Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is just a vlog which I'm making for my own purpose and disclaimer that I'm not a professional registered trader. So here is the news basically. China asks fertilizer maker to halt urea export. So basically China is not going to export urea. So so basically everywhere else it's 50% were but entire benefit of this is going to come to India. But this is a old news, September 7th news. Okay. Now let's go to other news. So this is a extremely good news for India, but there is also a bad news for India, which is uh, El Nino. Even if you see this news, even this news is old news. Okay. So basically, fertilizer prices are affected and are with these newses, the prices has already corrected. These are all my things analysis on that. So Chambal fertilizers has been falling and El Nino was predicted even before July, but the price drop if you're seeing from 500 to 272 is the current price. So these are the fundamentals of the stock, and the price has been falling and it's in a good PB ratio since a long time. So go to Tijori and just check how it's doing. Chambal fertilizers and chemicals. So if you see Chambal has been falling down, the valuation of it, and just see the PB value. So last 10 years, it's below the mean. So that one way it is good. The valuation is there, but also there is a pledge creation and the share price and everything. If you see, they are okay, not so great for a fertilizer company right now. And with nano urea and promotion of urea, this is going to go down. The same time, El Nino, and I don't know how to pronounce it, but ultimately it's going to have some effect on fertilizers, but that are all captured in the price of jumble fertilizers. So the valuation right now is a decent valuation, not great and not cheap. It's a middle range valuation. Apart from this, the market is falling. So these are all the three trends which we have to look into. Right? What do we weigh in? Okay, El Nino is only an Indian Ocean problem, or is it going to be a global problem? Is the first concern. And China exports. Where does it export? Okay, it exports to Mexico, Austria, and suddenly this uh, export. So China's export may hurt buyers such as India. Okay, it's going to hurt India, but at the same time, India also exports. So, for example, in the same context of Chambal fertilizers, if you see Chambal fertilizers, only the entire product is based out of India, so it's going to be a local import. So it's not going to be export. This is where the prices are already affected. So I'm not going to have a confirmation bias on this, but basically, so if El Nino effect, that will have a much higher effect and it may turn it out to be much bearish. So having a bullish trade on this might not be effective. Right now, I have a bullish trade. So I have extreme good bullish trade that I can lose some of the money. So these are the fundamentals of aspect of it. Now coming to the technicals of it, right? Technicals of it is basically it is in a good buy zone when the entire market fell. It took a support here and the support has carried and this has been a good support region. The same happened even before. So if you see the price corrected and this is a layer, and after that there was much drag in March 20, but we know what this is, but the price didn't fall so well and the price has gone from, if you see, 100 to 500. That is 5x stock, right? That is in 2 years someone has got 5x of it. Now the price has to be correcting and it is already corrected till the actuality of it, and right now the price is good. This way I'm convinced that it is going to be neutral, not extremely bearish, because the price has already corrected, and that we already know this will be affected, and that effect has already been seen in this entire downfall from here. So both are here. Now actually going to the sentiments of the options traders. So let's go to the charts now. So today's chart, the entire day's chart, there was put writing in 270 and 280. So there was good put writing here. Even in the uh, even in the money there was good writing. And if we see this, that is for only next month, that is next month is in the sense next month is uh, the October month, we are seeing there is also good writing in, they are building straddles in 280, and there is a good build up. So if I mix everything together, the futures has been decreasing, that is constantly been decreasing. If the price has decreased from this one, if see, this is what we have to notice here. There were people who were bullish on 15th September, and since the price is going down, there's a closure of Y. So they are basically exiting their position. So basically this comes under uh, long unwinding, right? So because people are unwinding their long positions when the market is going down, right? So since the price is going down and the OI is going down, there has to be some kind of support here. That is what is believed, but it can be also a falling knife because it fell by 2.5%. But at the same time, today there was good amount of, even okay, I'll just go to current. Current everything is dropped. Next, current combined with next, there's a huge volume of 270. So this acts as a good support is what I feel like, because it's already in a good support. So max pain should cause pain to options writers here. So if it's crossing below 170, it is extremely wild and people might react then. But let's see the other days. So since last 2 weeks, there was always writing in 180, and last 10 days also there was writing here. And if we see put is to call ratio and other things, the puts were heavily written this entire week. So that way, I am a bit positively bullish on this one rather than bearish here, because sentiments here are bullish in this and neutral in terms of this. So I can be actually bullish on this trade until it's proven wrong and I can make losses there. Apart from all these, let's see Chambal Fertilizers. I am making 2000 loss, which I've already made around, I guess around 10,000 or some X amount of profit. I don't even remember now. But let's go to this one. And if we see here in Chambal Fertilizers, uh, okay, Sensible is free for Zerodha. That's earlier also it costed per day 20 rupees or something, but now it's free, so everyone can use it and can utilize it, and it's actually really professional tool. So you can use it for free when you have Zerodha. Now, the main thing is the time value. So there's no intrinsic value is minus 7,000. So I'm actually paying for this. So I have to take some position, but I have to be bullish. So if I'm holding, let's say, almost one lot of it, close to 0.8 futures. But what I'll do is I'll make it 0.6 futures or something like that. That would make a much meaningful trade for me than being once it's falling so much. So having such a good position here would not make sense. So what should I sell? So I'll zoom out further. So I'm actually having this position. Since there are also, I'll cancel these positions. So if you're seeing the straddles are being built here, so I can actually sell if tomorrow, since after expiry I have to make a decision, because expiries can be volatile. So I can sell something like this and be in a safer position if I do this position, and basically not make money until it's turning, bullish. And if it goes up by, and let's see time decay of 2 weeks from now, that is when we make a decent amount of money here, but otherwise we won't make so much money. Here if it moves by 6%, which is common, but since it's moving down in such a fast way, in a week it has moved so much. So here, what can I take as a position here? So once 290, there was a recent I can take this as a resistance here, and I'll take this as a support. So since this act is acting as support, most of the players would be entering here and exiting here. So I'll wait for some time, and once it's going up, I can take a position. Or if it comes to this trend line, or if it touches this trend line, then I can make an adjustment. Right now, I don't think the adjustment is needed right now. Then this is clear. So I'll create an alarm here, I'll create an alarm here. Then this jumble fertilizer is making sense right now to have a bullish position. And if it's going wildfire, after the first position which I have to exit is jumble fertilizer.